Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. We're in Fort Erebus. I've engaged in some trade. Basically, I grabbed some stuff from Kabur, went to the Onyx Outpost, traded around in the Stygius Lumber Camp. I dropped off as much lumber as I could at Uten Grey, as well as some additional workforce. I'm still only at like 70% of construction material. I think missing out on all that marble that we had to drop earlier was a big loss. I also discovered the crystal lamps that I've been wondering about are purchased in Lumen, which makes sense because that's where most crystal comes from. So we want to continue to deliver crystal lamps, workers, and marble to Uten Grey so we can continue building our fantasy Starbucks. I popped in here just to see if there was anything going on at the fortress. Basically, the only thing you can do at the fortress here is go to the bounty office and turn in Ahari trophies, which does give you rep with the Legion, if I show you here. So that is a good way, or not, maybe not a good way, but a way to boost your reputation with the Chimera Legion. I'm still only like halfway to rep 1, so we have a long way to go as far as improving our Imperial standing in the Bronze Desert. But besides that, I got some stuff to take to Shazgabat, so that's where we're gonna head right now. I was gonna say our arcane navigation device is all charged up. So once we deliver stuff to Shazgabat and then head back over to Kabur, we'll head over to the other side of the world and get ready to get those special masks from Salem and try and get that navigation device from the ogre ship. But as your Comitatus continues its journey through the waste, suddenly it becomes apparent that someone is trying to get your attention from afar. From this distance, it is impossible to discern exactly who is there, though getting closer will help make matters clear. I feel like we've had this happen before. Direct the Comitatus towards the stranger. As you draw closer to the figure in the distance, you can see that it is not alone, and one of their group comes forward, hailing the Comitatus. A gruff-looking man adorned in ragtag armor moves forward from the small group gathered before you. Just under half a dozen in total, so 5 people? Beginning to explain himself, you learn that the man serves as the leader of their small band of mercenaries, and after fulfilling a recent contract, they are now seeking safe passage to a nearby settlement where their employers reside. With a sly smile upon his face, the leader insinuates in not so subtle terms that you would be rewarded well for returning to them to their masters. To Ahar Kadat, where is that? Oh, that's not too far away. Sure, why not? Band of mercenaries. Cool. Well, that wasn't too bad. We'll see if they try to, like, stab me in the back on the way there. But that would be kind of, like, foolhardy from them, I would assume. I'm a fairly armed group. The other thing that I did is I swapped out Nadir as our Spellweaver and assigned Harvick as our Slave Driver, mostly just to be able to get the miscellaneous equipment slot, because the Spellweaver is useful when you're trying to navigate the crystals. Not super useful in your, like, everyday to day, so it's not super big deal to swap the two out. I don't know if it honestly makes that big of a difference. It's pretty piddly overall. I keep running... This has happened to me like twice now. I keep running into orc warbands, which is kind of wild. We should definitely mount up as many fighters as we can. Okay, that's most of them. I still have a crap ton of horses that aren't mounted. But, let's see here. So, we're at 75. Makeshift barricade should boost that. Now we're at 95, great. And then a good old call your ranks is always a good thing. And then let's try and cut these orcs down to size. Ren got, like, wounded randomly. Like, one day I was camping and he took -3 to vitality. And I was like, I like to imagine that Ren accidentally lit himself on fire during, like, making the camp. I should see, do you guys have thick skull? You do. Okay, I shouldn't be trying to stun the warband leader. What about you guys? Okay, so the orc mercenary is a possibility to stun. Don't try and stun the warband leader. Doesn't work. Ow! Right in the gut. What a painful way. Well, I say it's a painful place to get hit with a javelin. I have to imagine there's not a great place to be hit with a javelin. That's not good, Nadir. Got shoved to the back, of course. Now Nadir's in the front. At least Eilani didn't move. Stop hitting everybody. Okay, they swapped places back, so... Alright, that guy died, thankfully. Swap with Gorgoro. Try to hit one of these mercenaries in the back. And then shoot the guy in the front. Holy, we have a lot of stunned people. We'll probably come out of this pretty wounded. I did pick up some medicine just like randomly in a town. I forget where. Please kill this man. Nah. Oh, with the crit. Oh, you bastard. I hate that ability. It happens so often. I think it says it's only like a 40% chance, but it seems to happen like way more often than 40% would. You'd assume 40% would happen. Man, Kreeft is a crit machine. I love it. Don't switch with Gorgoro. You did anyway. I don't know how exactly to... Sometimes I can get out of doing a move by clicking on the move again. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Swapping around. I don't know if those guys can do as much in the back. Stop smacking Harvick. He didn't... Well, he's probably killed a couple of your friends. Another orc... orc regeneration. Gorgoro, rebuild your power meter. Yes, death. No, not death. I hate that move. See, it's 3 out of 3 now. It's wild. All right, you're dead, finally. For real. Now, Gorgoro, run forward. For 5. Then get clouded. That's 4. 4 out of 4. You can't tell me that that's not a 40%. Like the 40% is not following the rules. Watch, this guy will trigger it as well. I'm curious though. What really is it? It's Die Hard. It's only a 30% chance, and it happened 4 out of 4 times. Or was it 5 out of 4? Or wait a minute, 4 out of 5. It couldn't be 5 out of 4, right? There it is again. Something's busted with the Die Hard, man. It always happens. Oof. They are retreating. Well, how did that go down? We got a success. Did they take anything? Doesn't look like they did. So got some wounded people. I want to pursue. We have a 99% chance. Might as well. Got a little more wounded out of it, but we did kill a lot more of them. We could conscript some of them. I don't want to conscript any of them. Execute. I guess, sure. Give them time to heal. 1 morale I can deal with. Good healing. Nobody died? Fantastic news. And we got some goodies out of it. And then nobody got mad either, is also a great thing. Oh, something I did discover in Fort Erebus, there is it's like I don't remember what they called it, but it's basically a shop that you can buy survival kits from for fairly cheap. Oops, I wanted to give her a gift. So whenever I'm like, man, I wish I could give Eilani a survival kit to help with her loyalty. I stocked up on them. I bought like 5. So now whenever this comes off cooldown, every 60 days, which is quite a bit, we can give her another one. So if you're like, where the hell are survival kits? Fort Erebus is a great place to buy them. Let's go ahead and end day. Yes. Thank you, movement buff. Oh, man. Oh, we gained inspiration. Fun. I don't know what that does. All right, turn in our stuff. Doot doot. Might as well sell this stuff too. I don't really need it. All right, what do you guys have going on here? We do have to go to Ahar Kada to drop off the mercenaries, so if you happen to have anything for there, doesn't look like it. What else do you have? Go back to Fort Erebus. Onyx Outpost. Back to Uten Grey. You guys are going all the wrong directions. Alright, doesn't seem like they have anything for me. Let's fill up our supplies. How far is Kabur from here? 8 to 9 days? That seems low. But maybe. Might as well just buy some supplies. 11 days worth of supplies. And then let's sell another Beast of Burden. And then we'll mount up all of our fighters that we can here. Like so. We still have space galore. Alright, let's rest. Great. And then explore the village. Offer the locals aid. I have to imagine that would help with the Ahari, which is not what I really want to do. Secrets? I don't know. I don't know, man. Goodbye, everybody. Let's rest here. Exchange for news. Dorotten. That's the other way as well. So we'll just rest on the ground. Everybody's healing up after the orc battle. And we do have to go to Ahar Kada, so don't forget to do that. So go up here, and then we'll kind of wiggle our way along this path there. I think, is Ahar Kada the one where the family, like, paid me to go, hunt down that Ahari guy, like, something the Viper was his name? I forget. It's been a while. Band of... Wow, 8 silver. Sick. Alright, the Weathered Compound. House Ectorius' stone warehouse where they keep their weapons. Talk to the soldiers. Browse their wares. Oh, neat. You can sell obsidian blades here? I wonder where you even buy obsidian blades, to be honest. You could buy iron, but we have dragon steel, so I have to imagine we're not going to worry about that. Oh, sick! They just gave us dried fruit for fun? Neat. Okay, what do you guys got going on? Defend. I don't care about that. Especially ones that require me to have 2 encounters. Nope. Can I sell you your fruit back? No, it looks like the fruit is probably the thing that you make the most here. I'm curious, like, could we buy fruit here and sell in Kabur? I usually don't, like, engage in my own... It's been a long time since I've bought, like, stuff in any large quantity to sell in Kabur. Holy cow, you could make a killing! Alright, let's do it. How much? 35 per stack? Well, let's fill this one out first. And then let's buy 3 stacks, I guess. Or not. That's fine. How come I can't do math? Anyway, I thought that was more than 3 stacks. We will go just the normal route. Renaris, Venari, Kabur. Makes sense to me. I wonder, actually. I'm kind of curious. If we wanted to sell dried fruit, would it be more advantageous if we just went through the gate and sold it in Torzeg Shelter? It would. Huh. Okay, well, maybe... I don't think I have any actual missions going on right now. We'll check in a second. Like, faction stuff? Like, this is all mine. I think we just head towards the gate. Because we already have the prince's, request or whatever. To... What is the prince's request anyway? Here we go. He asked us to deliver a gift. Oh, that's right. Tarkian carpet, prized carpet, which I made sure that I still have that in my inventory. So we have 3 Tarkian carpets and we have 1 prized carpet. We won't have any Tarkian carpet, or we won't have enough Tarkian carpets to deliver them to the prince, because I think you have to have 3 to do that. But we will when we get back to Kabur, because I assume we'll have been gone long enough to buy another one, because I think it's like a 30-day cooldown on the Tarkian carpet. Or maybe the 30 days is the prized carpet and the Tarkian is longer. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're just going to head straight to the gate. Who needs to go back to Kabur? Oh, Dreamwalker Fanatics. It's been a while since I've fought you idiots. You have a 96% chance to win. That doesn't do anything for me. So let's go ahead and flank. Does cost us vigor to flank. And then call their rank, so it will cost even more vigor, I think, right? Oh, no, it just costs us resourcefulness. I should probably invest in more resourcefulness for my people. Just because I have a crap ton of insight and I'm not really using it. In my head, I'm saving up for like when Gorgoro is actually leveled up. But I don't know if that'll ever like happen in a whoops. If that'll happen in a decent amount of time. Boost Nadir. I like to boost Nadir early because if she, especially when there's like a full contingent of enemies on the other side. Because if I can wipe out, or if I can get 2 double fireballs off, that's pretty strong. Stop singling me out, jerk. Fanaticism. I don't know what that does. Stop swapping around. Fireballs away. That guy has a double. Oh, right, because he's like the leader or something. Maybe we try to kill or stun him? We just killed him. That's great. Why stun when you can just kill him? Go for the guy in front. Shoot him. He's dead too. Now, I think I burn you to death with the ward. And then let everybody else focus on everybody else. He jumped forward. He has fanaticized somebody. No longer. And that guy burned to death. Great. Oh, he evaded me. I was going to say, we could lock him in place at the back. We did not do that. He did jump on top of the ward, which is very funny. We'll just hunker down, I guess, and then poke him. I said poke him. Yeah, that went really well. Hopefully the major combat also goes really well. Some wounds have happened, and they've all been wounded, and they are retreating. Going less lethal and poor quality weapons. You guys chose the wrong battle, and you've been wiped out. Alright, let's give our dude some time to heal. Hopefully he recovers. He did. Fantastic news. Garrick got wounded, but we did get some money and some odd bone carvings. Send our dudes out into the desert. We'll generate some vigor. And then, we're 1 shy of being able to get to the stone gate today. That's fine. We'll have to sort through our inventory of people when we get to the gate. All right. Exchange. How's our cargo looking? Pretty solid. We do need to ditch our beast of burden, I think. Well, let's go to the gate first. Let the gate dictate what I need. We have 93 crews, so we'll need to ditch some people, and we do have to have fewer than 1 beast of burden. So first things first. Yeah, we'll drop the beast. And then unmount all of your horses. I just rebuilt my army, too. Oh, well. Definitely drop the worker, drop the scout. Now, I think we normally do like 10 and 10. So sell all the fighters. And And then start to sell the slaves. Okay. Now, can I fit through the gate now? I cannot. I have 53, so I need to ditch 3 horses or 2 horses. I think it said fewer than 51, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank God. How's our cargo? Hey, we still even have space left. Look at that. It's all thanks to these saddles. If you can get your hands on those saddles, you definitely should. They're pretty slick. Harnesses can only be equipped when you have a beast of burden, I think. Yes. Yes? Or could you put... Oh, neat. I didn't know you could put saddles there. Lesson learned. We'll put those back on when we get our beast of burden back. So, back to the gate. Through the gate. In we go. Ta-da! And we're back. Okay. I didn't intend to become a dried fruit merchant today, but I did. Alright, pick up everybody. Rebuilding our squad. Make sure we don't get to crowded camps, though. Let's do 25 and then see... Can I take all 3 of you? I sure can. Great news. Now, you are for building, or some of you are for building the gate, I think. Or actually, I think the metal was for selling, but I wanted to try and bring as much marble through. So well, we would have sold the marble. Anyway, I was trying to like justify that I did a good job when I got ambushed and lost all my stuff. There's no mental gymnastics I can do to make that work out. All right, so I guess take all the horses as well? And then we don't really need... We don't really need to take any of these things with us, because these are all more valuable on the other... in the Bronze Desert, so... We'll just kind of leave stuff there for now. We'll attempt to continue making marble work, because that's the only way to move that along. The other thing we could do is try and move the ivory obsidian play in... Was it Hacktorest? Yep, excuse me. Yeah, in Hacktorest, we could bring that as well. Alright, so let's leave Kadath, and we'll head through to Torzek Shelter. So the number one thing, other than the prince's commissions, to continue trying to get them to teach me about this... Whoops, did I click on that accidentally? To teach me about the secret Dreamwalkers city they don't want to talk about, is getting the imbued masks from Salem. I'm curious, actually. I should see... Between Torzek Shelter and, like, the Crimson Gate, what place... Or the Mines of Plenty, or even Salem, for that matter, what place will offer the most money for dried fruit? I'm a mercenary here. Sell for 11, 14 at the Mines of Plenty. All right, we're not going to Torzek Shelter, everybody. Let's go visit Buka. Ask for a blessing, ask for rumors, and then trade. You got nothing. What good are you? All right, we're going to the Mines of Plenty, and the reason I thought about doing this at all right away was so we could get the imbued masks right off the bat, and then we don't have to worry about it. Let's get our vigor all the way back up. The wind has died down. No negative effects this time, thankfully. Back to full guarding, and we're back to full 9s. Which I think means we can go back down to 50% rations and people not being cranky about it. Sure does. Although it does mean our nutrition is dropped to sustain. But let's see if it stays there. It always seems like random whether or not the 50% thing works or not. Nope, it is not sustained. I wonder, did I reassigned all my cargo stuff, right? Sure did. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems really random whether or not you can make the 50% play work or not. So we'll stay at 100 right now. And then we'll go up in here. We will not pay taxes. I refuse. Now, sell all of your fruit. In demand. Fantastic news. Awesome. There are supplies here that are cheap, so let's buy all the supplies. And then what do you guys want me to do? You could ask me to take this to Torzeg's shelter. What do we got going on? Harvick, I'm still trying to figure out who he all wants me to kill. Braga is up to the north. We should go to Torzeg's just so we can attempt to continue pushing Gorgoro's questline along. I still need to figure out where Kjartan is as well. It's on the other side. And then we do need to go to the Drusian Quarry as well. I keep forgetting about going to Oilfield Venari. That's great. And then, of course, the winds that I haven't figured out yet. Oh, apparently there's a bounty in Torzeg's shelter. I haven't collected it either. Okay, so I think we'll take the one to Torzeg's. Basically, I was deciding between going to Torzeg's shelter or Devon. But let's take this one. I think 19 days is plenty of time to get up to, to Salem and back. Great. We do have low supplies. So we'll have to keep that in mind. How dare you? They're so blue. Like, even the people are all blue. It's wild. Alright, let's get these imbued masks so I don't forget them. My number one trait is forgetfulness. Our license. Okay. I think it's at Scythicness. Sell information. Oh, right. I totally forgot we were even working with people about... Is that even in my journal? You remember that lady we met like forever ago that was like, we need to spy on the Scythicness Covenant? I don't think that's in my journal anywhere. I'll just like dig in and see if I can figure out what that's all about. Browse their special goods. Ah, yes! Imbued masks in bulk. Sure. I don't want to purchase any of these things, but I would love to sell them to you. Oh, you sell dragon stones? What do these do? Initiative minus power and electrical resistance. Initiative evade minus power. Minus power. The perks granted is flyer? What? Enchantment minus power in plus unstoppable. Amulet of concentration equals plus channeling. Wild. Huh. Petition. Well, we got the imbued masks that we were looking for. Oh, here we go. We can sell some dragon steel here. Sick. Yeah, might as well sell it here. I've just been hauling it around looking for somebody to sell it to, so. I don't want to sell the ancient tablets. We have a dragon egg? Where the hell did we get a dragon egg from? I feel like I want to hold on to this, but maybe let me know if you know if there's a use for a dragon egg or if I should just sell it. Because I'm tempted to sell it, but I'm also like, what if I need a dragon egg for a magical spell? Try to heal the miners. Sure. We lost loyalty with everyone. What a terrible... We got one salt. Get this salt out of my inventory. I don't need that. Let's buy all the supplies. And then we'll head Let's head back. Zoom. Yeah, we'll poke our heads into, like, the Mines of Plenty again, just in case they might have another mission for us to take to Torzag Shelter. It's been a couple days. The nice thing about, like, having enough rep with people... Oh, sick, yes. The nice thing about having enough rep with people... I'm just gonna unmount all of my fighters again. Is that you don't have to pay taxes anymore, so you can just kind of, like, poke your head in randomly. And be like, hey, you got anything for me to do for you? It's pretty neat. Whereas, like, that would have cost me some money just to even check. But now it doesn't cost me any money to do that. Right, into the Crimson Gate. I'm doing a similar thing here. I want to see if they have any missions for me. Plus, I'm hoping they have cheap supplies. They sure do, so let's check for missions first. I'm looking for a T. Hey, there we are. Full. So let's get one more beast of burden, and then let's buy enough supplies to get us to Torzag Shelter. That looks great. That's a cool looking inventory. Metal, grain. We're rolling in the goods now. I just hope I don't run into the Roadmaster, and that he's like mad at me this time. I feel like it bounces back and forth between the road dude wanting me to pay taxes and the road guy not caring. And I think it depends on what part, like what road am I on? Like, is this road owned by the Dragon Lords? And this road is owned by Devon? And then the other one is Torzag Shelter? And like, I have high enough faction ranking with some of them that own these certain roads, but not others. It's not entirely clear to me what dictates what when it comes to the taxman. Oops. I went into the road, or the crossroads, without ever intending to go back through. We've already generated almost, I guess it'd be 13 days worth of astrolabe charging, so it's pretty good. We'll zoom on over to Torzag Shelter, and then we'll pause the episode there. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Vagrus, the Riven Realms, or the other videos that are going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!